All right, so how you feeling? What's the biggest difference between Tim Settle in year one in this system and Tim Settle now?
Just overall, just being healthy and just having a step in this system. I feel like the more you know it, the freer you can play. So, just focusing on being a step faster than last year.
Was there any emphasis that you had? I know Aziz said he wanted to work on coverage. Different guys have different emphasis in the offseason. What was yours?
Finishing my rushes. I feel like I left a lot out there last year. I feel like there was a lot I could have did different. And it's just little things. Just staying connected when O-linemen about to disconnect and being able to press, knowing the level of the quarterback, just being able to fall off, being able to pull off the power, just stuff like that. It's just simple stuff.
What would you say was the high point of last year and the low point for you personally?
The high point is just the energy that we had as a defense. I would say the low point is just them games that you wish you had a player or two back. Just a step or two, or just being able to finish. Everything that we do is as a unit. So. It's anything that I would do, just making sure I'm better for the person next to me.
Because it seems like there's a lot of competition out there. Not that there wasn't last year, but it seems like defense, especially, a lot of engaged participants on the sidelines, even when they're not out there.
I just feel like we take pride in being the best defense. Regardless of what number the defense is. I know that we think that we're the best defense in the league, but to feel like that and to think like that, you gotta act like that and you gotta play like that.
Are you seeing anything different on the O-line? That's been like a big talking point for us. Are you seeing any improvements or anything on the offensive line from this year to last?
I mean, the O-line's gonna be the O-line. They're giving us a lot of different looks. They're doing a lot of different stuff from last year, so I salute them to that. They're definitely giving us a lot of change-ups and curveballs. So, just staying on our stuff and just making sure we're on our P's and Q's. That's all. I mean, the O-line, they're going to do what they got to do, and as long as they just keep switching their pitches and keep changing it up, they're going to be perfectly fine.
What has Gardner Johnson brought to the defense?
He got a little swag to him. He talks his trash and he backs it up. He got a whole unit that's on the same thing he on. So I feel like he fits in pretty perfect, and his playing style, he got some swag to him, and that's contagious.
Does he have the most swag on the defense already? Who's got the most swag?
I would say I got a lot of swag, but he got some swag to him. But Sting, I feel like Sting got the most swag. He keep it real. He put the mask on and the Air Force is on. He go to work every day. He consistent in his approach.
Did you do anything physically? I heard you talking about diet and everything in the off season. Did you have to gain weight, lose weight? What was the
just
emphasis?
Losing weight, but just losing the right weight. Just maintaining muscle mass and just being able to lean up. And being able to just be conditioned. I was with the team the whole time. We work with a dietitian. Got some meal preps going on. Just staying with it, a couple meals a day. It's not fun, but I feel like at the end of the day, when you're trying to work towards something that you want real bad, you got to sacrifice a couple things.
What's the most difficult thing to give up?
Just eating freely. I feel like we work hard here, so we obviously we stress our bodies a lot. We lose a lot of weight. We burn a lot of weight. But just staying with the little things, just eating healthy, just knowing when to stop, knowing when to eat at night, knowing the cap, eating, just normal stuff. Just knowing when to shut it down, making sure I'm hydrating properly, not dehydrating myself to make weight, just little things like that. But the more I'm still working on being a pro. So every year I feel like it's things to work on, and I feel like I'm getting way better in that area.
What's the next step for the defense and the team in general?
Put it on tape. Put it on film on Sunday. It's good out here, but until we're going against a different uniform and a different helmet, we are who we are. But just being able to display that on Sundays, Mondays, and Thursdays, that's our whole ideal.
You still gonna be buying watches after sacks?
I don't know. I might come up with a different idea. Just know I'm buying something.
Where will we go from the watch?
I don't know. I might get into belts. I might get into bags. I might get into the duffels. I don't know. I might get into shirts. I don't know. It's anything. I'm gonna put a lot of thought into it before the season start, but I'm gonna have fun with it this year.
How do you like it out here? I know you played college ball at Virginia Tech, and it's a little different. How you like it out here?
Virginia Tech's 40 miles from here. It's real similar. I don't feel like the altitude really messes with me, but just the overall breeze and just the way this feels, I'm used to it. I'm from the East Coast. I'm from Virginia. I'm used to this kind of climate, this weather. So it feels good to be back out here and being able to spin in my climate.
All right. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you so much.
All right, thanks, man.